flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bag.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
And incomplete to open things up.
Intended for Jalen McMillan. Incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Geno now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Smith. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And to say that this is a big spot is the classic understatement. It's a ton of pressure on this rookie quarterback as he gets to play right away. And let's face it, he's trying to take in every moment from his first start, but at the same time, he's got to focus on what's in front of him.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Holding, offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw is Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised by who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. To throw now, Dart. This pass complete to Higgins. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 5.
Now Geno. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, here's Smith. A short throw caught by Andrews. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
35-yard line.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get up the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
After the run, Smith going to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
There on the coverage.
Smith. That's caught right side by Worthy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DJ Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. And the Cowboys.
Gibbs straight ahead. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dart. Got an open man. It's Pickens. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Dart. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Throwing his Dart. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Cowboys.
Now Smith. A short throw caught by Andrews. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Dart. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, what a move. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Smith. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Off of play action. Here's Smith. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Geno now to throw. He'll try to pick it up, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Geno Smith taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And now they're in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Taylor trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Taylor again. And this time he is in for a Cowboy touchdown.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Makes the score Eagles.
So So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Down to the 41. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 35. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Etienne up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Smith. That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Etienne. Broken tackle. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Smith going to try and run with it.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Smith now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Smith. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Geno Smith with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Looking to put a drive together. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now 2nd and 3. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before
it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
To throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing his Dart. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 39 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Now Gino. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
There he goes, left side. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mark Andrews, 66 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Dart going to look to throw here.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Here's Higgins out of the right side. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
To throw is Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Dart. And it is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And down inside the 15 he goes. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard.
He's going to keep this again.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hunt is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Eagles.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air, Dart. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
And out. 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Is a turnover on downs.
On the counter, Hunt. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Smith.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 13.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
Taken down at the 11.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal.
From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Patterson's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens set to take over again. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Dart. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, Simon.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready, set. Top set.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the option, it's Smith himself.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of
3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go, hey.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Smith. Now, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new